Hi, my name is Quanisha. Welcome to my book corner where I talk to you about books or series that I recently read. Today's book is called Trauma for the Neighbors by Tierra Cox. Now, I've also read another one of her books called The Yakuza's Drool. I did not review that book. Why? Because it was long as hell and had a whole bunch of characters, and girl, it was just a lot going on. So I didn't want to, yeah. Anyways, y'all, this book in the Yakuza's Drool is not a book that you want to read around anybody, baby. It got pictures in it, and the pictures are graphic. Okay, it's graphic, bitch. You are gonna need your rolls, your vibrator, whatever the fuck you use, your fingers, bitch, because this book tucks behind the ear. The Yakuza's Drool, nasty, nastier than this shit because it was 10 men on one girl. We not there yet, okay? Anyways, back to this one. The male main character, his name is Athy. He's a primordial, a god type of situation, and the female main character's name is Ione. That's what I'm going to call her. I don't know if it's Ion. I'm going to call her Ione. Ione, in the beginning of the book, just bought a house. She's on a 3-week break from work. She's in a bag calling herself gardening. She ends up finding this silver, or this what's it called, container. She calls the previous owner. He's like, bitch, I ain't ever see that before, and maybe it was meant for you to view, like, to find it. She takes it to somebody who could be able to tell, like, where it come from, how old it was. The lady was like, oh, this is from 15th century, bitch, keep it, right? It's a ring that was inside the container. She decides she's gonna put the ring on just to be cute, right? Her older sister, I forgot the older sister's name. The older sister, I think it was Arlette or Alaria, some shit. Anyways, the older sister, A, was like, bitch, stop playing around with that shit. You are black. Why are you acting white? Period, bitch. Why is you putting shit on your fingers that you found in the backyard, hoe? Come on now. But anyway, she's like, I grew up in a suburb, bitch, so I'm doing some next shit. So anyways, she puts it on. Then this big ass nigga come out of nowhere. He got 4 arms, 4 eyes, 2 dicks. Period. Anyways, in the beginning, they don't really like each other, but throughout the months, they start liking each other a bit more. They ain't hunch immediately like I would have. Okay, it took time, and I find Ione to be funny. She may have grew up in the suburbs, but the blackness really just be coming out of her, and the way she be reading these people to feel sometimes is too funny. She got a neighbor, Miss Taylor, I think that's the name of her name. The neighbor is too fucking nosy, right? Anyways, Athy and his siblings, he got 4 siblings, I believe. Don't ask me their names, okay? Athy and his siblings were actually put in a little prison, so to say, so that because they used to reside over the lands and they used to do dumb shit, right? So there was mages that was like, oh, we tired of this shit, we finna lock your asses up, right? So now everybody is out. They have their avatars, which is Ione. Ione is Athy's avatar, and she becomes his consort. Anyways, they have 1 mage left that they need to off, right? However, they didn't know that the mage had witch sisters. All the sisters were witches. They didn't know that. They didn't even know that Athy actually used to fuck on one of the witch sisters. Okay, boom. Long fucking story short, they find a nigga, right? And the reason why Athy wants to find him is because they want their power back, and he's the last one to kill for all of the siblings to get their powers back, so they could get back into their primordial beings for real. All right, boom. They find him, right? He could somehow convinces Ione to stab herself. She stabs herself. He takes her back into their own little world, right? And how she gets close to Ambrose is the mage name. She gets close to the mage. She's told by Athy that she's the only human, so she's the only one that's able to touch the staff and break it, right? So she gets close to Ambrose. She gets stabbed. He's like holding her, like, oh, I'm sorry, like, it happened, yeah, whatever. She gets a hold of his staff and she breaks it. All the siblings get their powers, but Ambrose had another thing up his sleeve, takes her into the in-between basically. She's there with him. He's feeding her food, making her food, and she's slowly forgetting about her feelings for Athy. And he tells her one day that his sisters were all kitchen witches and taught him how to basically say spells into his foods. As black people, okay, if you're a black person and you from the South, you always know your grandmother, they will always tell you to push love into your food, and people will love it, and you eat your food, and nutrition and all that shit. Like, you put intentions into your food. That's basically what his siblings taught him. So he was doing that to Ione. She finally understands. She anyway gets back to Athy. Athy stabs up Ambrose, and Athy had a witch helping him. He didn't know that witch was actually Ambrose's sister, and so once he stabs up Ambrose, the witch that was helping him that whole time was like, "Oh, we coming back for you." Ambrose wanted to become a god. At the end of the book, he does somewhat become a god, or that's what they say, but I don't think he became a god. I think he's just delusional, and now he's gonna come for Athy and his siblings. Now the reason why he don't fuck with them is because they was doing dumb shit. Whenever they didn't like anything, they would cause flood, they would cause famine, they would kill people and all that stuff. So the reason why Ambrose and the rest of the mages imprisoned all of them was because they wanted humans to have free will. And I understand it. Anyways, now Athy and Ione are back together. They hunching on each other. Miss Taylor is upset because she could hear them fucking in her house, but she knows he has fuck. And Ambrose is plotting. That is the end of the book. I didn't tell all the details, so please go ahead and read a bitch and then come back, because bitch, it's nasty, y'all. Like, it's the picture of the damn what's it called, the cover. I'm gonna have to crop it a little bit because, girl, first of all, if y'all read the Yakuza's Jewel again, it comes with photos. Please do not read that around anybody. Like, I had to turn my damn iPad from when I was reading it on Kindle from my husband, because I know he's gonna be like, "What the fuck is you reading?" You know how men get. Child, anyways, go ahead and read it if you have not read it, and come back and tell me what you thought of it. And if you have read a bitch, what did you think of it? I feel like Ambrose is giving very slippery, okay? Very slippery. He need to be off immediately. Anyways, y'all, please comment down below. Oh, please like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Okay, bye.